out. But, I mean, Trump supporters were just trying to make a statement by saying, we're not going to back down, we're not going to be bullied into silence. Look, there we are, more of them, and they're wearing masks because they're trying to hide their face because they most likely plan on doing something illegal or that could get them in trouble. Or, who knows, maybe they're just afraid to show their face while they're speaking their opinion. But there they are right there, folks. Some anti-Trump haters coming out here to spew hate. The irony here is that the left likes to say Trump supporters are spewing hate. How often do you see Trump supporters going to their protests and trying to shut them down? And the funny part here is, they had stuff on the internet that they were going to show up to silence Trump supporters. Look at the numbers. Just as Owen was saying, earlier, he was talking about how this is like a microcosm of the entire nation. We have massive amount of Trump supporters here, and there's a fight breaking out. Hey, don't physically touch someone. That's assault.
You have the right to arrest me?
Yeah, you just assaulted him. You just assaulted him. We saw you.
Are you deputized? Are you a peace officer, sir? I don't think you have the kind of...
Have you heard of a thing called citizen's arrest? Citizen's arrest. Why are you aggressing the march?
Keep going. Northbound lanes, please. Northbound, please.
Wow. Oh, the police have separated them. Yeah.
They're hiding in shame. Our veterans.
Is that what you're all about, man? Violence? Is that what it's all about?
Northbound lanes only, please. Northbound lanes.
Come on. Why don't you show your face? Yeah, back off. Back off.
You're willing to support Trump with this kind of behavior.
Exactly.
Really? Is that what you want?
Back off.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Think about what you're doing.
Don't try to talk sense to
Oh.
Lock him up! Lock him up!
All right. Whoa.
Lock him up!
Uh-oh.
Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up!
Back off. You need to back off.
Yeah, I got him.
You ain't got nobody.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
That's one of them inmates.
I was one of them inmates. This right here, this is nationalism, this is fascism. We smashed that shit with an iron fist.
So is that a threat? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
I think you smashed your own logic.
I'm not the one looking like Cobra from
You
G.I.
guys are the
Joe.
ones that look like fascists. Read a history book. Why don't you guys pick up a book instead of protesting? You might learn something. I bet you don't even know the first thing about Abraham Lincoln.
Don't tell him.
Republican? One of Donald Trump's favorite presidents is Abraham Lincoln.
Why don't you get off him a little bit? What the fuck, dude? Because there's no one
He's trying to walk into Trump supporters into the march.
I can't take off my mask. Why? It's because I've been arrested and acting like this before. White people taking my picture.
These guys are, they're posturing, they're acting violent. We've already seen them hit the veteran in the veteran's hat. I'm surprised the police have not actually apprehended these people yet. Oh man, we can't see the anti-tolerant left just cannot handle Trump supporters coming out and having a peaceful march.
Let's be perfectly clear. This is like 6 people, okay? These are a bunch of nobodies. These are nothings. They have nothing else to do with their life. So they're out here trying to stop a movement that actually would empower them, but they don't want to be empowered. They'd rather be lowlifes, and that's why they're out here. So that's fine. They have every right to be a lowlife. We're trying to not have them be lowlifes anymore, and that's what they're out here protesting. They just want to be lowlifes that live off the welfare state. That's all.
And you know what the crazy part is, Owen, is that you can't even really kind of try and talk to them and speak reason to them because they've been so programmed and conditioned to have opposing beliefs that it's impossible.
The guy's wearing Abraham Lincoln on his shirt who fought to conserve the Union, okay? So, like, why are they here? I mean, you know, it's just they have no common sense. They just need to pick up a history book for once in their life. They might not be out here.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Yeah, and he actually wanted to conserve the Union. And what they're trying to do is actually break us apart. This is total commie crap, okay? That's going to break apart America and destroy our nation. It's crazy. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, and there right now, he looks like he's got some kind of a wire as a belt. I don't know. It's kind of weird too.
That's a new fashion statement?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's a great way to use your broken or, you know, extra charger cords. Recycling charger cords. Can I ask you, with all due respect, can I ask you why you're so against Trump?
Are there any questions?
All right. So then what's the real reason that you're out here if you're not trying to talk to Trump supporters?
Somebody got to fight back. Somebody got to. We can't just let them run over us like that.
But how are you supposed to change people's minds and hearts if you're not going to talk to them?
But you understand, okay. What you're trying to do. Like,
You're more welcome to get in here.
All I'm saying is this. If you guys expect to change people's opinions or their minds or their hearts, don't you think it would be good to talk to them?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
All right. So then what's the objective? Just to come out here and intimidate people?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Well, I guess so. I guess we can assume that if it's not about talking to people, it's just about intimidating people.
Hey man, I got another point. Sure. You guys were yelling earlier during the presentation. You're disrupting our freedom of assembly and freedom of speech.
Right.
So that doesn't make your cause look very good at all. A lot of people argue that that's why Trump was elected, or at least a big wave of support. It's the sort of thing, especially if you're listening to what they're talking about, was what's going on university campuses. Right. And conservative speakers are like, same exact thing happens, man.
Well, let's talk to him because look, we're just trying to figure out what your perspective is and why you're out here.
I'm good. No comment.
They don't have anything to say.
InfoWars.
But okay.
Hide your face, brother. Go ahead.
Did the Boston Tea Party not wear disguises? Were they cowards? Were they cowards?
So explain how this is like the Boston Tea Party. Explain how you guys out here, about 6 of you. No, you made that point, not me. You made the point.
You interrupted my conversation. They said these people are cowards for covering their faces.
Explain how that is conflated with the Boston Tea Party. How do you have to do with the Boston Tea Party?
Hey, buddy, we are the Boston Tea Party. We are 1776 in America, worldwide, buddy. Yes, sir.
So what's your whole?
Your whole fucking argument shut down right there. We wouldn't fucking do that.
Why you gotta hide your face, man?
So you wouldn't have anybody get elected. You just want to tear down the whole system?
Yeah.
So you just want to scrap it all. And what would you replace it with?
So if I have 12 cows,
Okay.
my neighbor has 2. I don't need a government to tell me that we need to each have 7.
So you want anarchy then?
So I don't think they want anarchy.
No, but they say they do. So how is it?
An apprentice mason. You can go ahead and say that, whatever about.
So you are a mason? So you're a mason and a communist at the same time? What are you then? What are you?
They would like to make up and call me.
Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up!